Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be interviewing a couple of my friends to see what they have to say about me. So let's get into it.
My name's Hope.
My name is Haley.
My name is Sarat.
So Grace and I met on the bus going to kindergarten, and we rode the bus every day since that together, and then we've been best friends ever since.
Me and Grace met in 7th grade playing volleyball.
Grace and I met back in kindergarten and we've been close friends ever since.
So Grace's nickname for me is Hopey Dopey, or she just calls me my last name, Wentling.
Grace will occasionally call me Dr. Rigsby.
Grace's nickname for me is Sriracha.
My nickname for Grace is Bummy because her last name is Baumgartner, and that's what she calls her grandpa.
I call Grace Grace as to not disrespect her name.
My nickname for Grace is Gracie Poo.
My name for Grace in my phone is Bummy with a cow emoji.
My nickname for Grace is Graceful Farming, and you should subscribe.
My contacts, I have Grace as Gracie Poo.
I would describe Grace as a farmer, hardworking, and compassionate.
I would describe Grace as funny farming gal.
I would describe Grace as funny, loving, and very smart.
Grace is amazing at pretty much every school subject, and she's amazing as a volleyball libero. But one thing that she cannot do is when we were in English class, she cannot read whatever book we are reading out loud. For the life of her. She cannot even say one sentence right.
Grace is really good at everything, except sometimes she's bad at keeping her composure.
Grace is really good at being a very kind friend, but she's very bad at hitting a ping pong ball with a paddle.
So Grace's best quality is that she can relate to people really well, and she's really compassionate and kind towards others. But her bad quality is sometimes she gets really aggressive and into like a game or something, and she'll sometimes get angry. Grace wanted me to say passionate and overly passionate about something, but
Grace's best quality is that she tries her best at everything she does, so that's why she's good at everything. However, her worst quality is that she does get angry sometimes.
Grace's best quality is the way she's kind to everyone, but her worst quality is that she gets aggressive over the littlest things.
So an inside joke that Grace and I share is that one time we were on our way to volleyball practice, Grace and we go back past this like golf place, and so I thought this guy who was standing by his car, I thought he was practicing like swinging his golf club, but he was really just peeing in the parking lot, like just by himself, like that was it.
Okay, so an inside joke that Grace and everybody shares is Grace feeding people when she goes like this. It's pretty funny stuff.
So in our history class with Mr. Hess always makes this weird sound, ooh, and that's a thing that Grace, Haley, and I, we all share. Whenever one says it, we keep going.
The craziest memory that I have with Grace that I can think of is all of our really stupid inside jokes where we like almost like choke on food or just like stop breathing because we're laughing so hard. Because we, in 8th grade science class, we would make the stupidest jokes, 9th period. And this year, we also make really stupid jokes and then have like random food fights at the lunch table.
Since we're Christians, we can't really do anything that crazy, but our sleepovers get pretty intense.
The craziest memories I have with Grace is anytime we're at lunch and we have these immense food fights and we're just a bunch of crackheads.
With Grace is in kindergarten, she broke her leg, and so her mom couldn't pick her up every day because she was at work. So my mom would pick us up and we'd go home and we would watch Caillou and eat marshmallows just out of the bag.
My favorite memories with Grace are volleyball in general, but I really enjoyed when we won the one tournament. So we were playing Cedar Crest, and we lost to Cedar Crest in pool play, and then we got a chance to play them again in the finals, and we beat them, and I was like, cha!
So I have a bunch of favorite memories with Grace, but one specific one is, I think it was last year. We were over at Grace's church and we were playing volleyball. None of us could stop laughing. And then the year before that, she had a sleepover at her house and we started pranking Alexis that her dog peed on her.
If Grace's Life was a movie, I would title it The Crazy Life of a Farmer.
I would title the movie Living Gracefully with Grace.
If I had to make a movie out of Grace's life, I would name it The Secret Life of Grace.
In my opinion, I think Grace's favorite trip that she went on was to Indonesia last year in 8th grade.
Mission's trip to Indonesia.
If out of all of Grace's trips, I would have picked the one to Indonesia as her favorite. She went with her mom and then she came back and she had a new phone.
It's not really new, it was her mom's old one, so. So, I don't think that's accurate, Rod.
I think that's fine.
Oh, Grace is over. So, Grace's favorite drink, soda-wise, is Dr. Pepper, but she also likes iced tea and lemonade and all that. But her favorite food, typically any cow product, she loves them cows.
I was gonna say that. Hope! I'm going to agree with Hope that Grace's favorite drink is Dr. Pepper, and I'm gonna say that her favorite food is beef!
I think Grace's favorite drink is Dr. Pepper and her favorite food is either steak or hamburgers.
On any trip with Grace, I would probably go out west, because I know that Grace would be one of my only friends that would really appreciate that.
I would want to go to the beach because I like the beach, and Grace also enjoys the beach.
If I had to go anywhere with Grace, I would take her to India because I feel like she would love the agriculture, she'd love the food, and she would love to go shopping with me.
So Grace's future life goal, I found out when we did a English project about the problems with the milk industry. Grace would want to own a farm, but it would also just be like this center for learning agriculture and just like learning the beauties of God's creation. She would have like quilting stuff, it'd be like candle making, and show people what farming is really like. And she also wants to have like a big family and just to be near her family. She doesn't want to move very far because her family is very large and they're very close.
When Grace grows up, she wants to go to Penn State College for ag!
After college, I feel like Grace would want to have her own farm, but she'd also want to teach others the importance of agriculture and how it's important to the Maine essentially.
So something that I'll never forget about Grace is all of our inside jokes, because I have a list of all of ours in my phone. And also, I'll never forget whenever someone's feeling down or just sad or they just like quiet, she'll always go up to someone and make their day better.
Something I will never forget about Grace is that whenever we're playing volleyball and somebody hates me, Grace is always like, "You're doing great."
A few things I'll never forget about Grace is her ability to make me happy when I'm down, and also any of our crackhead moments and any moments where Grace forgets how to speak. One of the things I want to add about Grace is she's so sweet. I'll never forget the amazing memories we have, and I'm looking forward to many more. Love you, Grace!
Subscribe.
Something I want to add about Grace is how amazing she is and what an amazing friend she has been to me throughout the years. But also that you need to subscribe, push the bell notifications, like this video, and stay tuned for upcoming events.
Are you done? I would describe Grace as big grandma. I'll do my real one.
The best quality is that she's kind to everyone around her, but her worst quality is she beats herself up over everything. But she's...
Shut up!